Rent a Boyfriend, presentation by Jesse Sternat. Have you ever had one of those weeks where you just need someone to bring you chocolate cake in bed and tell you you're beautiful? When we are sad, we are bad at negotiating. Girls, do you ever have those nights when you know you're alone and single and you just can't seem to explain why you're alone? When we are sad, often don't know the right thing to say, or we don't know how to persuade well. Introducing Rent a Boyfriend. Imagine a company where you can literally rent a guy for a day and with who you can act all cozy with in public to dispel unwanted men. Mirror neurons are a huge factor in our lives. When we see other girls cozied up with their boyfriends, we want that. With mirror neurons, we want to copy those actions, and our brain begins to imagine itself being in that relationship. Here's some of the other reasons why girls have rented boyfriends. To show off. Perhaps you have a business party coming up and want to show off to your coworkers. Tired of hearing their family question why they're single? Renting a boyfriend is a great way to show your family that not only are you seriously looking. This business would run through an app girls could download. They would type what was happening to them, then select a suitable male model, one to their liking. All different guys will have all different prices. As women, we want to make the magnetic middle very high and obvious. We learn to attach emotional messages like smiley faces when people are doing well and above the average. When you go on this app, there will be someone to guide you through different emotional quizzes to learn more about you. Compromise is defined as choices that fall with what we need. From what we spend is what we settle on. When you go on this app, you'll have to compromise what you want in your guy. I know you'll want to go for the cheaper one, but maybe you can splurge on the more expensive one. Remember, ladies, to start low in bidding. When we go on this app and we're scared about prices, remember you do have the option to bid the price with the guy that you want. We need to remember to limit our options. It's more impactful to know what we want, so ladies, it will be easier to know what kind of guy you're looking for before logging into the app. Simple names and words are more compelling. People think sentences with easy words are more compelling compared to those who purposely use sophisticated words to sound smart. As you go into the app, we would make sure that the names are simple and compelling so it would not be hard to find that right guy for you. Yes, ladies, not all men need to have smart names to swoon you away. Apparently, people like names that are weird and require some guessing. People prefer crayon colors with their descriptions like Millennium Orange. So yes, ladies, there might be a man named Kristoff like the handsome character from Frozen, and he might just sweep you off your feet when you read his crazy and interesting name on the app. After that, they would continue on to requesting a date and time. Once accepted, they would go on to pay. The rate wouldn't be too expensive knowing how many thirsty dudes are out there. Girls, we all know that we respond better to things we might emotionally lose. After you go on this date with your guy, you will feel better about letting him go after your date because you are not physically dating him. But hey, you can let the dude go after one day, no harm. After your date or occasion with him, the guy you will meet will hopefully get the message and move on unless he wants to be on the side. Then you have another situation which is out of my control. That is very unlikely to happen, but if it does, hey, good luck. We love when people do favors for us. By asking people to help you on a tiny favor, even people who are generally too good to talk to you, they immediately think better of you, even though you didn't do anything to help them. But they now have to justify themselves. Well, I'm sure was doing this for him for a very good reason. He's a great guy. Once the day is done, the fake boyfriend would leave without a trace, but it is up to you if you want to stay in contact with him or not. You might get attached with this guy. He did you a big favor by being your date for the day, and then attachment could happen. So girls, just at $25, you can rent your dream man for a day on this app. Download Rent a Boyfriend today.